nah, like you one of the people in Brooklyn that I don't know. If, I want to say clout chasing. Like you got your.
No,
shit,
say
like,
that.
No, you got.
No.
I know you from
no
no hole in the wall.
disrespecting me if you don't say that.
I'm gonna say this.
No,
I don't
you got
know.
now. I
You
don't
better
even want
say
to talk
before
no
he
more,
spin that
bro.
block.
I'm clout chasing.
Right.
Like I seen somebody put currency is greater than clout. How the fuck is that? How the fuck do you get currency? How the fuck is somebody gonna buy something? Like, if y'all niggas had the clout, y'all niggas wouldn't be on Facebook saying y'all got ace for 25 or saying
that is true.
Open up on this, that, the third. I pay for the open up and AC, Chevys, and nobody in the world would notice if you had the clout. You need the clout to get the currency. Don't let everybody cheat y'all like. Got my team Green Light. We about to drop a mixtape. Me, my other artist, Gorgeous Reed, and the Pre-Sounds. We about to drop a mixtape like, I don't know, any day. I just gotta pay for these last couple beats. Then I got Pain, Part 1 dropping. That's People Ain't Interested, nigga. That's gonna be
That's
my
the name of it?
Yeah. And then I got
Your
Part 2.
titles is really deep. It's on some nuts.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got a couple things coming though. A bunch of videos. Clout chasing right now. I'm about to be on World Star and stuff like that first. You gotta get the clout first.
No, that's a fact. But let people know where you started from and where this controversy of you being who you are, for people recognizing who you are, from you being blocked every time you post a video on the internet.
You just want me to start out what? Say it again. You gotta ask me a question. You just do mad shit in one. I mean,
okay, let people know where you first started from.
I started from the start, Lex Avenue, where I be talking about
shit like that.
So you'll
I
probably
swear she got a mic hidden somewhere, y'all.
you'll probably see me on live and you'll probably see fake pages and shit like, oh, we'll knock you out and all that. When I be like, yo, I'm on Lex Tompkins and not really be there, like, so that's where I'm from, like. Nobody pulls up, like.
No, that's a fact. But
that zone.
Where I'm going from with this is the whole situation with you, a designer, and the whole. Okay. So we ain't jacking, nigga. That man.
No, you just caught me off guard. I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Designer. The whole situation with you and designer.
What about that?
Sorry,
I'm not playing. I'm answering the question.
How did it start off?
How did what? Like, how does regular start off? Like, you mean like, how do I know him?
No, how do you know him? How did the controversy start and everything?
It wasn't really supposed to be controversy. Niggas just switch up at the end. Like, you gotta watch your surroundings. Like, you gotta, like, you know, like, I be seeing a lot of people be on Facebook and stuff, like, crying for support. I call it crying for support. If you use that word on social media, support, that means that you doing something wrong. Because the people that's not supporting you is not important. It's mad other people if you reach out and network correctly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he just ran into the wrong walls at the end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. When you're not used to certain things, people act different when it's presented to them. Like, I don't know how y'all would act. Like, right now, y'all probably tell your mans, like, yo, we loyal. This forever. We never gonna split. And then your man make $1 million tomorrow. And he looking and start thinking about the littlest shit. Like, nah, boy, like, I ain't taking you now, nah, cause you ain't let me get in Milk River, or you ain't, like, shit like that. Like, you gotta watch your company, I'm telling you. They'll look for anything.
That
like,
is true. Just to cut you off.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really know him. He was younger than me, though. Like, I had just came from jail and shit, like, but everybody knew me for rapping and all that, whatever. So he just came to me like, yo, I want to be with your team. I want to be a part of your team, whatever the case may be. I was dubbing him. Like, I'm going to be honest, like, my music is like bar music. Like, I'm from the old school. Like, I like lyrics. Like, I don't like none of this shit that y'all coming out with. Like, if y'all, no, I don't know. There's no disrespect to y'all. Y'all should learn that if people talk to y'all like that, like, if y'all make a certain type of music, y'all, because I know certain people be like, yo, he just say he don't like my music, so why the fuck would I listen to his? No. Y'all music is like a duplication. Like, it's not really New York music. So I like y'all music better than Chicago. Like I like that drill music better than Chicago music, but I just don't like that shit. Like so, if I don't like that and I can relate to it, I hated designer music. Like I didn't want him like. The closest thing that could relate to me was the Panda song. Anything else, I didn't want him a part of it. It just was like a block thing. And he was working with Fresher, and he was like, Fresher was trying to extort him and shit. So I was like, all right, boy, you could come over here, and we gonna make sure this nigga don't play with you. And then that's how that went, but Kanye came. See, the vision was cool. The vision that I had, like y'all about to see slowly but surely, like the November 9th, I had the Good Morning concert, DJ Self, everybody popped out. Like that was been supposed to happen, it just was on pause because of this shit. Like Kanye came into the picture, and then once that happened, it was like, I had already copyrighted Panda, all sorts of shit and everything already, so it looked at like, alright, the nigga from jail is trying to extort this little nigga.
Cause he's just gonna live.
Yeah, so people ain't understand, so I just had to get all the hate for like 2 years. People like, yeah, he a dick rider, he this, that, the third, for 2 years. So now I'm just getting the respect that I'm supposed to receive slowly but surely. But it's slow because I know a lot of y'all in here don't know me. Like, so it's slow though. After today, then y'all gonna see it's gonna just keep growing and growing. But I could have took a shortcut though and sued him because I own the Panda song. But
really? Well, so how Future asking? Sorry, how Future sitting here talking about he's suing for him for that?
nah, because who do you hear when you hear the song? Who did you think it was?
Future.
That's why. So it's like this. Everything is a gimmick. Like so, right now, what y'all doing? Y'all not really being yourself because y'all scared to be yourself. So with the drill shit, y'all really trying to be Bobby, and they really not gonna sign y'all. They rather just wait the 5 years for Bobby to come home. Like, tell Bobby at the end of the day, no matter how much shit y'all talk about, blocks y'all spinning and all that, nobody's dying. Like. No. Not like that. I'm not saying nobody to die, but I'm saying why rap about that type of shit if that's not what you want to do. Like you see everybody say that Bobby is bugging, whatever, because he said none of my niggas ain't scared to catch nobody. They just started name. Me and Roscoe got 10 bodies. I got 12 bodies. I got boy Ice. That's cool. So but look, you say he a dumb nigga. But slowly but surely, all these drill rappers is doing the same thing. I just seen 100 Crip niggas talk about the Blickies on radio, on the live, and went and whatever they was doing, I ain't even pressed it. I was scared if I pressed it, I was going to get like, so they went even more like, y'all gotta understand, like the bloggers and all that's getting the views, y'all getting these clouds, everybody watching the duplication. The quickest way to get 1 million views is to rap like these niggas. I do that, we indicting ourselves. Either or, we watching the platform that was already set. Bobby and them did that. No matter how much you sit there and preach and say, yo, that's dumb, like Def is dumb. If we all be saying free Bobby, nobody gonna hear you say Def is dumb. And then we gonna leave the room and still make that drill shit. Like, at the end of the day, me and you can say and agree and be like, yeah, that shit dumb, Def is dumb. Somebody gonna leave this room talking about when I spin this block and then the by 10 o'clock. And it ain't gonna change that. We think that's the only way to get on. Drill music ain't the only way to get on. And everybody thinks that now if you really look at it. Like, there ain't a lot of regular rappers. Like, it's all drilling and spinning. Everybody's spinning the block.
Like what I could say for the most part is I pay attention. I'm in tone. I listen to everything that comes out. I mean, you were probably one of the only people. Not I want to say the only people, but you honestly voice that shit. A lot of people scared to say like, yo, like me personally, I'm tired of it too because I done sat back. Yo, bro, listen to this, and it's the same song about the last nigga. Like, if he ain't dead today, stop rapping about it. If y'all ain't fighting, drop the shit. Feel me? But if you can really come out with the bars and like I listen to your shit.
That shit scared me though, cause like I learned after they dropped the top 25, I really wasn't aware of the drill music because I hated it. I was a hater. Like I felt like Brooklyn was copying, so I didn't listen to it. But after they dropped it, I listened to it. It's mad talent. Them niggas is nice, all of them. A lot of them is nice, and I thought they was just playing like following Chicago, trying to be like them. Then they talk about the 22 nigga just came home and beat him. I'm looking at all these y'all really doing this shit in y'all music, and y'all talking about no, it shouldn't be no death. They really doing it though, like. I watch people talking about we going, nobody's outside. Like, oh, you're not going to the studio no more right now because you got to spin the block. They really spinning. Like, I respect it. I hope you get to use your million views and get a deal before the Jakes come, because I know they watching. Like, they watching. Like, if you got 1 million views on your song, and that's kind of hot, your song, whatever you did to get the clout, you can't be on Facebook and on live wildin', see? So if I'm valid in the street, or people portray like he ugly or valid or whatever the case may be, that's why I got a good morning you to death. And yo, he a derelict. I'd rather you call me a derelict than call me a gangster, because then you ain't gonna want to fuck with the gangsters. Like, you rather fuck with the derelicts nowadays, because all the gangsters, well, industry wise, if y'all think y'all gonna be a gangster and get in the game, they're not gonna sign you, because that's why I ain't get in yet. I'm not saying I'm gangster. I'm not saying I'm more gangster than nobody or nothing. But I thought from watching Face of being a New York nigga, the gangster approach was the way to come in. Like 50. Like, fuck everybody. Like, so like, that's how but that's not the way. Like, when Bobby and them first came out, I had a diss track going at Bobby and them. Like, I thought that, alright, this is the way to do it. Like, let's just spar. Like, how he skipped the line and get on. Like, not knowing that these niggas was really not scared to catch a body, and Son had 10 bodies, Son had 12, 11, and they not scared to get sentenced for 100 years. I can't make drill music, because I can't take a 100-year charge like that. So, until Dave East came, the way the drilling and the way the Atlanta wave was going and all that, we wasn't getting no voice until Dave East, A Boogie, Don Q, and I think Meek Mill, that's it. Without them, like, I wouldn't be able to rap. Like, that shit y'all just heard, y'all wouldn't be like, oh, alright, Son got a few bars, if those niggas wasn't spitting bars. If it was just the regular music, and y'all mix that in, y'all like, what the fuck is this shit, boy? Like, put on some shit, whatever that shit y'all doing on y'all video. I don't know that shit. Like, that's not my type of music, but that's what the niggas would have wanted to listen to. But that's who I listen to. Like, Dave East music, the Cartel and all that, that's what I listen to. Meek Mills. The Hot 97 interview with Meek Mills, that last one, that motivated me before I write my bars and stuff like that. Like, I'd rather rap about being hungry. I can't rap about spinning the block, because after we not hungry no more and we get this bread, we gonna really have to spin the block. The hip-hop police gonna be watching y'all. They gonna be looking at me like, that's the dickhead from now. That's the Mr. Good boy. Y'all gonna see cops saying like, good boy. Fuck with the Jake. Nah, boy, I'm Gucci. Y'all wildin'. Talking about spinning and you got the beam with the, nah, boy. As soon as niggas say they got a Steph Curry, I'm leaving.
You got it in me too with the Ray Charles shit you be doing.
Because I couldn't get the attention. These niggas making too much drill music. Niggas get 100K off of drill music.
Nah, but I ain't gonna.
I had to think of personas to make you do that. If you don't like my music, you're gonna be like, I gotta see. Let me see this dumb shit right here. I know, but I'm just saying. Everybody not you. Everybody don't respect bars. So I had to do something else. Nah, I said that today on the Instagram Live. Females more respect bars now. Niggas respect movements. DJs respect movements. These niggas not listening to your music, but if you come in there with 100 niggas, they gonna spin it. They gonna start doing it. They probably don't even like it and all that, but you have 100 niggas that might come and pop out and buy some bottles. I like this song, boy. You next up. Now you swindled and you coming to the next spot looking dritty like, getting a spin, busting up. You just spent like 3-4 bands with your team for that one ass spin. You look dumb. You should have put that on World Star for 5 bands and got that 1 million views for a day and got the fuck up out of here.
What advice can you give to some of these artists right here?
Alright, first when you starting your team, like, the best thing you should do is don't surround yourself with mad rappers. They're not gonna like. It seemed like that shit be good, like. Yo, we this, like, we gonna make it, but nah, you gotta, like when you see my man right there, like, that nigga don't rap, he don't wanna rap. When I get on, he not gonna wanna rap, like, y'all gonna see him with chains and shit like that, but y'all not gonna see him all in front of TV, like, BET Awards, he might not even get up, like, you need niggas like that, like, and that are still, like, you seen I seen Hell Rel, when he was like, oh, your friends is scamming, or this, but they can't do this for you, like, no funny shit, like, throw a show and see how many of your mans come out.
I know about that.
That's a fact.
And they not gonna come. But if you call your mans or something, or your man, if you call your mans and say, yo, come spin this block, how quick would they jump to go spin the block before they go to your show to show support? They gonna want you to spin the block for you because they gonna want you to spin the block and vice versa at that. That music shit is like, he's doing everything. So you gotta watch if your support team is really your support team. Like my top 25, I had to give love to a couple of the drill rappers, so I picked the Chef G, because he came out with one song and I liked it because he didn't have 8 features. Whatever, because the drill rappers usually put 5 people on it, so everybody gets the clout to share it, and then, but he did it different. So him, I like Handsome Baller, of course. He had a couple songs on the radio already, so you gotta respect him. Like he reached out to me like 2 years ago and gave me a feature for free while he had 2 songs on the radio. So, and he was straight Brooklyn. Like I'm quite sure if y'all music is fire, he'll do a feature with y'all too.
Yeah, he jumped on one of my tracks.
Word, like he, Handsome Baller. I like Big East from East New York. I like Lola Monroe from that's right, I said it right? Lola Brooks, right? I call her Lola Monroe, like dead ass, like, and I get corrected every time. You see, I corrected myself, right? I like Lola, whatever the case may be. Then of course I like my artist Riri. The Bree Sounds. Yeah, that's her, Riri. Yeah, that's a bar actually too. Saad God _ GL, SAADGOD _ GL. Facebook is Saad Washington or Saad G Washington or Saad Hound or BG Hound, or I got 8 pages because they flag them every day. Or you could just go to YouTube and Saad God. I always drop music videos every 2 weeks or something like that. Got a podcast coming. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just had a concert at Milk River the other day. It was a success. Part 2 gonna be in Club Love, January 12th. Good morning, good morning, good morning, part 2. And you can find me anywhere. I don't know, I'm here. Like,